What is up, guys? So today we are doing a review on the amazing Ollo Sapien. Now, first and foremost, I'd like to apologize for my appearance. If I sound tired, if I pause, I don't know what I'm doing. Right now it is 3 o'clock in the morning. I've been at work for the last 6 hours. I'm a little tired, a little edgy. I just figured right now is as good a time as any to do the review. I've been wanting to do it for a while now. So there we go, let's get started. So I'd like to start off by saying that you can get them from either APK, AmericanParkour.com, or OlloPK.com. I think the only difference is there's no price difference. American Parkour ships to USPS and Ollo ships FedEx. So there might be a couple dollar range difference for shipping. Either way, you're going to get fast, reliable shipping. Now, I initially planned to get them from American Parkour, but got a pretty good deal with Ollo. Thanks again, Ollo. So I got them from them. Came in like 2 days, 3 days max. Really good shipping. And when I actually got the shoes, they came in like 3 boxes. Like it had a box inside a box, and the shoe box was inside one box, and there was padding all around the shoe box. So it was ridiculous. It was definitely fast, reliable, and definitely safe. So we might as well go ahead and talk about the design first. Now keep in mind, I think the design is a very weak concept to talk about. You should not care about how a shoe looks. You should only care about the functionality and the comfort. Design, how it looks, shouldn't matter. You should not worry about that at all picking out a shoe. But saying that, I can't say this is an ugly shoe. I mean, it's a pretty good shoe, guys. It's sexy. 1 second, I gotta pause this so let somebody through. Sorry about that, guys. I'm at work. Actually, I had to do my job. But so it's a very simple design. The color layout is pretty much the design you're gonna find on all the Ollo shoes. It's not the only color scheme. They come in like gray and grayer and whatever, green and gray, but this is the design I liked. I'm a black and red type of guy. Now you can see it as the primary red, black all around, and there's a secondary red on the inside of here, and then a little bit of red on the cushion there, and it even has this little white, I think it's like an ankle supporter kind of thing. I'm actually pretty impressed with that. I think it's designed to like help you from not rolling your ankle or something like that. Either way, I haven't rolled my ankle on it yet. I don't plan to. I train barefoot, so my ankles are pretty tough. But either way, I mean, look at the grip, guys. I mean, there's even design in the grip, so the shoe looks pretty good. The first thing I noticed about the shoe is the overall construction of the shoe. It's very, very well constructed. They put a lot of thought into the shoe, and you can definitely tell that as soon as you get it open. I mean, you look at the entire shoe, and it's like every single stitching is laced in together. The entire shoe, it's not stitched together or glued together. It is all one solid piece, and I do not see this shoe falling apart on me anytime soon. I mean, you even look at the grip, like, and we'll get back to this, but just there's so much thought and so much effort put into the grip that it's outstanding. It's ridiculous. There's no flappy part. On a lot of shoes you got to worry about this thing coming down. It's very well into the shoe. It doesn't come over the top or anything like that. So construction of this shoe, it's only $55 shoe. 100% worth it. It's not a cheap shoe at all. They definitely went out all out on it. Ollo did a great job. The only thing that I can't stand about the shoe, might be the only complaints I have, is this little flap right here. It's like a flap. I don't know if you can see it, but for some reason that just drives me crazy. I know it shouldn't, but it just drives me nuts. Overall construction design, I give it a 10 out of 10. It's really well designed. So, the moment you've been waiting for, gonna get to the grip. Ollo kind of pushes how well they design their grip and how well it functions. And I gotta say, I back them 100%. This is, like I said, I either train barefoot or in Fayou, so keep in mind this is gonna be kind of a biased review, but this grip is ridiculous. I mean, I'm at work right now, and it's been raining, and I've been doing side flips and kick the moons and wet concrete and these things. It's beautiful. There's definitely a lot of different kind of pattern structure for the grip. I'm not quite sure what that little yellow piece is, but we're just gonna go with it. I'm saying it's a good thing. It's got the little streak down here. I don't know what it is, but I know all these different patterns stand for something different. Concrete, tin, brick, tin. It doesn't do too well in grass, but if you're in grass, you really shouldn't be training in shoes anyway, so just throw that out the window. When it comes to wet surfaces, these are even better than anything. KOs, NLS1s, anything you can find. This is the best wet surface grip I've ever seen in my life. It really is. It structures so well. The only problems I've had with it is dust. When they get dusty, they seem to be a little iffy. They seem to slide out from underneath you sometimes. So I don't know what's up with that. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just a preference I've picked up. I don't know. But I don't like them when they're dusty. I'll kick them off on the side of my sweatpants or whatever, and they're 100% good to go. On wood, they're a little sketchy, but other than that, they're perfect. And I don't mean sketchy as in you're going to bust your ass every time you do a pre on wood. It's just, I can tell it doesn't claw to the wood like it does concrete or brick or even marble. It's ridiculous how well the grip is. The grip is perfect. Next we're going to worry about the flexibility of the shoe. Now when I first got this, I thought it was going to be a brick. I thought it wasn't going to be any flexible at all, but I mean it's ridiculous. It's a lot more flexible than I thought it was going to be, and it pops right back to normal, almost like a Feiyu. Flexibility, it definitely forms your shoe, your foot really, really well. Even another cool aspect is the sole. The sole is removable, and it even comes with a second pair of high compact soles. If you want to take like a 30-foot height drop or something like that. I don't have those in, but even the sole, it yeah, a little Ollo design. They went all out, right? It forms your toes and the balls of your feet really well. I didn't expect that from the shoe, but it definitely does a good job on that. And it's interchangeable, not stitched together or anything out, so you can take these out, wash your shoes, dry them, and then put it right back in. No problem at all. It doesn't have a raised arch. It doesn't really have a raised heel. It's all cushioning wise. It is all very, very even. There was a little bit of an arch support when I first got it, but that broke down really, really fast. Don't gotta worry about that at all. As far as cushioning goes, the cushioning is somewhere in between. It's somewhere between like a Feiyu and an NLS1. It's not the most cushioned shoe in the world. It's not going to be like Take Flight. You could still feel when you mess up, but at the same time, if I want to take a 12-foot stride, I don't got to worry about breaking my arches of my feet if I land it wrong. So this is a very good transitioning shoe if you want to go from KOs to barefoot, or even reverse. If you want to go from barefoot to Take Flight. You know, I don't know why you'd want to do that. Like I said, train barefoot. Probably the best thing you could do for your feet and your form and everything else. But overall, this is probably the perfect transitioning shoe. I'm a very, very big fan of how well it forms and how well it functions and how well you get used to it really, really fast. Weight, I thought it was going to be kind of heavy. It's not. I held my Feiyus in one hand, this in the other, and it's pretty light, guys. I mean, it really, really is light. It's not as heavy as an NLS1, not as heavy as a normal running shoe. Maybe a little heavier than a KO, but those are like the lightest shoes on the planet. They're styrofoam, so I don't know what you want to get out of that. And to be honest, if you're worried about the weight of a shoe too much, you got a problem, because I'm 180 pounds, 6 foot tall. If a 2-ounce to a pound shoe is really going to make a difference, I have something I got to worry about. So, construction of the shoe, 10. Flexibility, 7. Grip, definitely a 10. Best grip I've ever had on a shoe in my life. On rails, they perform really, really well. I've never been more confident with rail pre's in my life than I am in these shoes. I'm even as much confident as I am barefoot when it comes to rail pre's. So I really don't know what else to talk about. Price, 55 bucks. After shipping, you might get them for like 65. Don't worry about that. If you're looking for a new pair of shoes to get, if you're looking for something that's going to up your game, or you just want to try something new, get these shoes. I can promise you they will last you a long time. That grip right there, I've been wearing these. I've been going pretty hardcore on them for about a month, and it's not tearing down at all. I thought that these little square pieces would eventually come out, and they wore down a little bit, like right here, but it's really not that bad. This shoe's going to last me a long time, and I can confidently say that, so you're definitely going to get your money worth. Don't know what else to say about the shoe. The wall runs, they're perfect. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's perfect. Overall complaints about the shoe, I'm not a bulky shoe guy. I would rather do barefoot flips on concrete than wear a shoe. I can't stand shoes. They're awful for you. So, yes, they're a little bit bulky, but they're not that bad. And like I said, I'm very biased when it comes to shoes. So please don't take that for granted. Take my opinion on it and form it to how you want to form it. Construction, 10. Grip, 10. Flexibility is pretty good. It's a very light shoe. It's definitely worth the money. Grip on everything is solid. The only aggravating thing about it is like the grip comes out, or the cushion of it comes out wider than the actual like box for your foot. My buddy had a problem. He would land up where he has bad ankles and he would slip out and pretty much die, but he kind of does that in any shoe he's in, so it's just something to think about. Overall, go to Ollo PK, get a pair of these shoes right now. Go to AmericanParkour.com, get a pair of these shoes right now. Definitely worth it. Definitely, they're stylish. You can take them out, do flips in front of your date, go to the movies, do whatever you want to do. I rate these shoes 10 out of 10, and these and Feius are the only shoes I will wear for the rest of my life. And that's the whole point of me making this shoe review, is to convince people you gotta go buy these, because I bought it, it's worth it, and if I'm sporting it this hard, it must be a good shoe, because I can't stand shoes. So alright guys, like I said, I'm sorry if I look all crazy, I'm a little tired, I'm sorry if I missed something. I'll come back in like a month and let you know how these are holding up. I hope you enjoyed the shoe review, I hope you get these, and I hope you enjoy them. I hope you guys train safe, and I hope you guys have fun. Take care guys.